Hey guys, my name is Erin Neisler. I am the founder of Diffusion Health, and I'm so glad that you are joining us for this sampling event. So I promise to keep everything short and sweet because I don't want to lose your attention, but I also want to help show you a few ways to use the sample oils that I have sent you in the mail. A little bit about myself. I work in the medical field. I've worked in cardiac and electrophysiology for the last 12 years. I do heart devices. So if you need a pacemaker or defibrillator, I'm there during surgery, and I also do all the follow-up care. It's how I met my husband. He does the same thing. I'm just part-time now that we have a son and we have another one on the way. I know it's kind of taboo in the world today to believe in modern day medicine and natural and holistic alternatives, but that's why I'm here. I want to be the bridge to gap these two because we need them both. What I have found through switching out and reducing my toxic load in my life is my immune system stronger, I have more energy, I feel better, and I rely on plant therapy and power for most things, but when needed, I want an antibiotic because that's what our bodies need when we have to fight off something very strong. So I believe in both of them, but I believe as you reduce your toxic load in your family and your houses, you will see how much better you feel and your immune system gets stronger. So diving right into the oils, I sent you several different oils to try, and I'm gonna talk about lavender, which is the most popular oil all around the world. And one thing I do want to mention, and you'll see this in my email education, is this is the #1 oil that is adulterated, which basically means usually about 95% of the oils that you buy on Amazon, that you buy in the grocery stores, are synthetic, filled with fake fragrance. In fact, the #1 synthetic fragrance in lavender comes from China. You wouldn't know that because they don't tell you that, but it's an unregulated market, which means the FDA is not regulating what's being put in these bottles. So as long as you have 10% pure oil, you can call it 100% pure. I know, kind of scary, right? doTERRA is the only company in the world that provides you with the chemical third-party testing of every bottle. On the bottom of every bottle is a number. You can plug it in. I put it in your email for you so you can play around with it to see, and it gives you the results. This is who's holding doTERRA accountable because nobody else will. So know when you are seeing different price points at grocery stores and on Amazon, that's why. It's much cheaper to create synthetic fragrances and a lot more dangerous. The stories that you hear about essential oils being harmful to pets, to causing reactions on skin are all true because they're using synthetic concentrated chemicals. So lavender is one of the most popular oils for sleep, but I do want to tell you this, everybody's body is different. So just because an oil works for somebody doesn't mean it will work for everybody. For example, lavender is the most popular oil for sleep. You can take some coconut oil. I sent you some coconut oil in a little dram like this. You can put a few drops of the lavender in some coconut oil and rub it on your feet to help give you a good night's sleep. You can also tap it on your pillow. But one thing I want to say about lavender is it gave me weird dreams. I know, but I have to be honest with you. For most people, it puts them to sleep. For me, it gave me weird dreams. So I had to find something else that worked for me. So essential oils are wonderful, but every single person has a different frequency in their body that the oil is going to be drawn to. So just because it doesn't work for you doesn't mean give up. Just like a prescription doesn't work for you, you don't say, I don't want any more, I'm done with it. You have your doctor say, hey, let's try this next. So know there are many different options for things that you're struggling with, whether it be immune support, sleep, anxiety, infertility, pregnancy. There are so many different options out there. Lavender is my go-to for any type of bug bites, mosquito bites. If you have a mosquito bite, I apply it neat. And when I say neat, I mean no carrier oil. For the most part, you always want to dilute oils. And this helps, it doesn't dilute the actual oil, but it helps dilute it for your skin and makes it permeable into each cell. But with mosquito bites, what I like to do is I just like to tap it and then I apply it right to the mosquito bite. You can do this multiple times and it really will help the itch almost immediately. Also, if you have any type of red irritation, I know my son, he's a 1.5 years. I don't know what shows up on his body from school, playing, whatever, but he always has little red bumps. I just put some lavender oil on that. We call this the Swiss Army knife of oils. Pretty much, if you don't know what's going on, just add some lavender to it. The next one is one of my favorite oils, and it's called Breathe. This is a proprietary blend. It is meant for one, coughing, congestion, opening those airways and sinus support. But two, if you're healthy, it's a wonderful oil to incorporate into your workout. The best way to use Breathe, in my opinion, is simple and easy, is to put a drop in the palm of your hands and rub it together. You can do this with me. Cup your nose and take 10 deep breaths. You will feel how strong this oil is. And remember, the sample drams that I send you, either got a brown one or a white one, they come out in smaller drops. So if you have one of these, you may have to hit it a few times. Usually about 4 times equals 1 drop. They just come out in smaller droplets than you would if you had a normal size bottle. But this is one of the oils that makes people a believer. Breathe it in. It's great for yoga, Pure Barre, you're about to take a ride on your Peloton bike. This is gonna open the airways and make you have a much more successful workout. If you are sick and congested, one of my favorite ways to use it is to take Breathe. Take a few squirts of your coconut oil and rub it on your chest. You will feel it just opening up. And if you feel great right now, which hopefully you are, not feeling sick, then do the same thing and rub it on your chest. You will feel your airways start to open up. That is one of my favorite ways to use Breathe. You also can apply it down the bridge of your nose, and you'll also feel it help open up. And you also can take, boil a mug of hot water, put a few drops in it, close your eyes, and breathe the steam in. This will help cleanse your sinuses and open up for congestion. One of the most popular oils is lemon. One of the simplest and easy ways to use lemon is to add some to your water. But remember, essential oils are very strong. So if you are gonna add it to your water, make sure you're drinking it out of stainless steel or glass. You do not wanna put essential oils in a plastic cup because they are strong enough to break down the plastic. But these have great detoxing properties if you're trying to just cleanse your body. And the good thing about it is lemon oil is actually made from the lemon peel, not the actual fruit. So you don't have to worry about acid building up and hurting your enamel or burning as it goes down because it's made in a completely different way. So our lemon oil actually comes pressed from the lemon peel rather than the fruit. Another simple and easy thing to use lemon oil with is if you've got a price tag that you want to get off, say you bought a picture frame or a mirror, just add a few drops to the sticker, or if your kids stuck stickers where they're not supposed to stick them, you just add a few drops to the lemon oil. Let it sit for about a minute, then take your finger and you'll be able to peel that sticker right off. It is so good with getting gunk and goo off. So you can use this as your price tag remover. The other easy thing that you can do is to make a non-toxic cleaner. You can add, let's say, a 1/4 cup of vinegar to 8 ounces of water, 10 drops of lemon. I included extra lemon drops in case you wanted to make a cleaner, and spray it. It is going to smell delicious, but it also has the properties needed to disinfect and clean your home. On Guard. This is one of our proprietary blends. You will not find this elsewhere. This is what made me a believer. This is what I swear by for my immune system. If I'm feeling run down, if I feel like something's coming on, this is what I take. I take it internally. You can put 2 drops under your tongue, but I do not recommend this with On Guard because it does have some oils we consider hot. So if you want to try it, usually I recommend a veggie capsule, which you guys don't have. So you could just put it in a few drops of water. If you have a sore throat, the best thing you can use, rather than all those toxic sore throat sprays, is take a drop of On Guard and a drop of lemon. And remember, if you're using your sample vials, you're gonna need 4 taps of each to get equivalent to a dropout. Gargle it and swallow. It will numb your throat and it will help kill all the junk that's going on in there. So it's a wonderful, wonderful oil. Great to diffuse. You're gonna disinfect and clean all the germs in the air. There's a study done on it that it has known properties to kill the flu. So this is not something that I take lightly, especially now with all that's going on. As I said, my husband and I both work in the medical field. We are in and out of hospitals and doctors' offices all day. This is what we trust to keep us healthy. We don't use those strong sanitizers that kill everything, that are chemically induced. We use On Guard sanitizer, which you can buy through doTERRA. We use all of this. We make all our own cleaners, and this is what we use in our household. If you're also feeling under the weather, you can take a few drops, put it on the bottoms of your feet. The bottoms of your feet, you can either dilute with coconut oil, or since it has strong skin, there's less chance of an irritation, you can apply it neat. And as I said, neat is using it undiluted. But On Guard is one of those special oils that once you use it, you do not want to give it up. Lastly, we have peppermint. This happens to be probably one of the most popular oils as well. It is so refreshing. Take a smell of it. And the number one thing that most people use peppermint oil is a natural way to help with their headaches. So if you're somebody who suffers from headaches, this is something that you can try. What I'd recommend doing is taking a drop or two and applying it to your temples right there. No coconut oil needed. You can put it right on your temples. If it's a very strong headache, you can layer it with lavender. There's also little tricks, like for me, I add a roller top bottle to my peppermint oil, and so that way it's right there and I can just apply it when I need it. You also can rub it down the back of your neck to help with tension. And these are all things that if you do decide to get a kit with doTERRA, I will show you how to do, because some of the most popular ways to apply oils is through a roller blend, and I send you a recipe guide, how to use them, and a lot of people, the favorite blend is 20 drops peppermint, 20 drops lavender in a little 10 milliliter roller blend, and this is what they use for their headaches. So it's wonderful. It's also a great pick-me-up in the morning. If you're trying to get the kids moving, peppermint and wild orange is great to put in the diffuser. It also is great for an upset stomach. If you are pregnant or you suffer from motion sickness or nausea, just the smell of it, putting a little bit on your wrist and breathing it in really can help with that feeling of nausea. The other thing you got was our toothpaste, On Guard toothpaste. It's infused with the On Guard oil. Many people don't realize how many toxins are hiding in toothpaste. You know those little scrubbly bubbles in them? It's actually plastic chemicals that you're swallowing every day. So we have a great non-toxic toothpaste, and we have a brand new one coming out December 1st that actually is whitening. But this is cinnamon flavor. It's very light. So if it's not quite strong enough for you when you use the toothpaste, if you like it a little stronger, what I'd recommend doing is putting the toothpaste on your toothbrush and then taking a drop of peppermint oil and putting it on your toothpaste and brush it, and that will make it stronger for you. But this is great to use. I've switched it. I think I have nice teeth. I've been using this for several years and it's been very helpful. Lastly, the Deep Blue Rub. This is one of our most popular products that we carry. This is for sore and inflamed muscles. This is something that makes people a believer. Basically, consider it the non-toxic muscle rub that you have. So a little bit goes a long way. So you don't need much. So if you've got a husband who's got a bad back, you've got a sore neck, maybe you've got leg issues, knee issues, maybe you know somebody who's pregnant and they're in their 3rd trimester and they are struggling. All you need to do is take a little amount, open this up, and rub it on for relief. I promise you within 60 seconds, you will feel something. This is one of the best products that we carry. So that's just kind of some simple and easy ways to use your oils. Hopefully you found it helpful. I'm going to continue to send you some more emails and education guides to help you walk you through these oils, but this is just the tip of the iceberg of what you can do with essential oils. If you have any questions, I've included my contact information in the emails. You can text me, you can call me. We can set up a time to talk if you want to target a specific health issue that you're dealing with, and I can share with you all my knowledge that I do have. It's something that I offer for free to only my community, where I can sit down and talk you through and walk you through through what we need to do for that. So anyways, I'm so happy you guys are joining me for this sampling event. As again, if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. I hope you guys find these oils helpful around your house as I do, and I will be in touch soon. Have a great day.